It's 4 o'clock and it's sort of live. I mean, I'm live right now, but this is taped, so I hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving. But there was no way I wasn't gonna do Facebook Live today. So last week I did a leftovers with your turkey dinner, some empanadas. You can find that in my feed. That was really fun to have something really cool to do with your leftovers for Thanksgiving, unless you're like my family and there are probably none left over ever. But anyway, today we're gonna do a toss and go chili. Now this recipe is not in my book, but it's very similar to the type of recipes that are in my book, Toss and Go. These are written for pressure cookers and slow cookers. And guess what? PowerXL Air Fryer Combo. It has a slow cooker built right in, it's a grill, and it's an air fryer. And I'm gonna take advantage of two of its main features today with this Asian-inspired chicken chili that we're gonna do. It's really fun. So stick with me till the end because we're gonna do a little twist on chili. So I hope you guys will like it. I love chili, right? Because it's super easy to make. And especially if you make it the toss and go way, you know what that means? That means there's no searing, no sauteing, none of that stuff. You literally throw everything in the pot, cook it. When it's done, you eat it.
That's my kind of cooking, Eric.
I know, even Jesse could cook like this.
Even Jesse, I'm offended.
Well, you only cook once a year, so.
Just kidding.
Now, to use the slow cooker, we want to take the air fryer lid off. That's all you got to do. And we will eventually put the glass lid on.
That's so cool.
So, here's how you make it. Remember, toss and go. So we're going to toss the ingredients in. There's my chicken. Now, this is a combination of green peppers, red peppers, onions, and you know, I like to chop them all different ways. I think it's just more fun, it looks prettier. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add red beans and black beans, just like that. Again, you just want a lot of color.
That looks really colorful and beautiful.
Yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add just about 2 cups, a cup and a half of crushed tomatoes. Now you can see I'm literally just tossing ingredients into a pot. The next ingredient in the pot, Jesse, is...
What is this, a game show?
I was trying to do the game show voice. All right. And we're gonna do just a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste because we wanna give it a nice, rich flavor. And you guys are like, Eric, I thought you said it was Asian inspired. Well, we're gonna get there, so stick with me. We're gonna put a little brown sugar in here. Brown sugar is great in chili. Now, here's half of the Asian inspiration. We're gonna use what they call a black bean paste. This is an Asian black bean paste. It is loaded with flavor. And we're gonna put about 3 big tablespoons of this in here.
It almost looks like mole.
Yeah, it does. It's like it's similar.
Yeah.
But it's just so loaded with flavor, you guys, that's why I don't have a lot of other flavorings going in here. This flavor is really good. It's gonna give it a little Asian tilt. And I think you guys can imagine how it's all coming together here. Now I have about a cup of chicken stock. And you know, whenever you put brown sugar in, you always want to put a little vinegar in. Just balances that out. And you're gonna see how good that's gonna be.
And that's rice vinegar, right? Which is Asian, kind of.
Rice vinegar, right. And rice vinegar has a little sweet note to it. So it just has a lot of flavors going on. Now, you don't really need to stir it, but I'm just gonna incorporate some of the tomato paste in there because I kind of clumped it in. All right, that's it. That's how hard it was to cook this chili.
Wow.
The toss and go way. Now, to turn the PowerXL Air Fryer Grill Combo into a slow cooker, you just spin the wheel. I call it the wheel of meals. So I'm gonna turn it to the right. That's for air frying. I turn it to the right one more time. Slow cooker. It's preset for 4 hours, 195 degrees. That works perfect for this recipe. I'm gonna hit start. And then when we come back to a finished, delicious Asian style toss and go chili, guess what? We're gonna hit it with the other half of the Asian inspiration. I'm gonna say that again. Asian inspiration. It's not easy to say that. Asian inspiration.
You'll have to challenge yourself.
I know. Every now and then it comes out good and sometimes it doesn't. But listen, we'll be back here in 4 hours. We're gonna check it out. I'm gonna finish it up and you'll see the other part of Asian inspiration for our chicken chili. And for me, that was hours. For you guys, it was that quick. But that was 4 hours of cooking. So let's take a look inside the pot. Now, how pretty is that? That is a toss and go, right? It's an Asian sort of fusion of chili and some Asian flavors. But remember, I told you there are some things coming up. So let's add the cheese first. Now, I'm gonna add quite a bit of cheddar cheese. And I'm gonna try to like kind of space it out all over the top, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna air fry the cheese to make for a really pretty presentation. And then I'm gonna use some paneer cheese. Now this is an Indian cheese. It's mostly used in Indian dishes, I should say. And it's really interesting because it doesn't really melt. So it's really, really good for air frying or broiling or anything like that. And I think it's just gonna make it look really, really cool. Give this chili a very different kind of feel than just, you know, a normal chili. And honestly, you're gonna get a lot of oohs and ahs and wows from your family and your friends if you make this. And it really doesn't take a lot of time because it's a toss and go. Now this is an extra step, sort of like a special Thanksgiving, post-Thanksgiving holiday step. All right, so I take my slow cooker lid off. And now if you have the PowerXL air fryer grill combo, you can pop on the lid. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna air fry it. And I'll show you how to do that. So I'm gonna hit cancel. I'm gonna turn it once, get to air fry. I'm gonna hit start. Then I don't wanna air fry it that long. I'm gonna take this down. We're gonna do it for, let's do it for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna check it about 2 minutes in, take a look, maybe it needs another minute or two. We have time on the clock for that. So we'll be back. All right, so here we go. Jess, come on here. Look at the cheese.
Oh my gosh.
That is melty and browned and boiled.
Woo.
That smells
That
good.
is some serious different chili.
Yeah, it's definitely something different, but it's not that different. So you gotta just, you know, give it a chance.
Different, but not that different.
That's right.
That's perfect.
So now what we're gonna do is ramen noodles. So yeah, I told you there was gonna be another, an additional step to make it a little more Asian inspired. So we're using ramen noodles. They're so popular and trendy right now. Take out the flavor pack, you don't need it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna, this is fun. We're gonna smash these up. And we are gonna sprinkle it right on top. It's fun to make a mess.
Nice.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's effective.
Yeah. All right. So you just use your fish. You know, use your fist. I always say pound your food with flavor. I'm literally doing that right here. All right. So let me get a nice melty. Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Jess, you know what you're eating for dinner tonight,
I
right?
do. Yes, I do.
All right. So look at that. And then what we do is we take our ramen, and you know, ramen is interesting because it's kind of pre-cooked. That's why the noodles cook so quick. But it makes a great crunchy topping to our Asian-inspired chili.
That's super fun.
Look at that.
Nice.
All right, so that's it. Hey, I hope you guys enjoy the chili. I hope you'll try the Asian-inspired chili with some really cool cheese and broil it if you can with your PowerXL air fryer grill combo. I will see you next Thursday live. And who knows?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.